600% increase in the special flight operating certificate applications in the last few years. We've also seen an increase in incidences across the country.
Apparently, a lot of people have drones on their Christmas list, and with that comes questions about how to safely fly these unmanned craft. Well, today, Vancouver International Airport launched a safety campaign emphasizing why VR and other airports are drone-free zones. Meanwhile, south of the border, the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration has announced new rules requiring the registration of unmanned aircraft. Drones weighing more than 250 grams must be registered in the U.S. The ID number has to be marked on the aircraft. That registration begins next week and has to be completed by February 19th of the new year. So let's talk drones, and we have a variety of drones here. Yabi Aklilu is with Drones Plus here in Vancouver, and it's become a hot Christmas item?
Oh yeah, definitely. We are starting to sell lots of them for Christmas, especially some of the toy drones. They're pretty cool for stocking stuffers for kids or even people that are trying to learn how to fly a drone.
Well, not exactly stocking stuffers though, because how much is this worth?
That's actually worth $79.
$79. And how long would it take the average person, me say, to learn how to fly this?
Honestly, they're going to be way easier to learn than RC helicopters or even helicopters in general, because they're quadcopters. So it will take you, I would say, maybe a month or two of practice. That's how long it took me. All
right. So, and with the range, Richard, let's look at this one here, kind of a medium-sized drone. And Yabi, who would come in and, first of all, how much does this cost?
That's the DJI Phantom 3 Advanced, and that will cost about $13.50.
And who buys that?
Literally anybody. It's actually really cool for hobbyists and professionals as well. For hobbyists, if you're, let's say, going out on a family trip with your family to a really nice place, you can get really cool aerial shots of a lot of things that you wouldn't have been able to do with a normal camera or a DSLR.
So just average people, not even for professional use would be buying this.
The Advanced is actually more for people that are a lot into hobbyists. We do have an upper model called the Professional. That one has 4K capabilities, so it's meant for more business people that are interested in maybe upgrading to an Inspire later on.
And our colleague Chris Brown and his producer Chris Cordy have done some really nice items where they've hired somebody who has a unit like this. This one is the most sophisticated. I begged you to fly it in here. You didn't want to do that. You can at least get it in the ready position, I guess, with this remote. And as you do that, tell us who buys this and how much does it cost?
Yeah, for sure. So this is actually the Inspire 1 with the X3 camera right here. This will cost $3,644 right now. A lot of people that buy it will be, I do get some hobbyists that want it. Mostly it'll be professionals though.
So if I walked in and wanted to buy this, more money maybe than common sense, what would you tell me? Would you warn me against doing that, in terms of the dangers of the power or getting a little too close to the airport?
I will first have to talk with him and see, him or her, if what they're going to do with their drone. If it's for hobbyist reasons, I don't really advise people to buy this for lots of reasons. And it's a proper machine. It's meant for, these are carbon fiber. It's meant for real business expenditures. So if you're looking for something for a hobbyist, I always say go down to the Advanced or the Professional.
And so what kind of permits would I need for this? Because I could just walk in and buy it. I don't need a license to buy it. But before I used it, what would I need? I can put that back.
Yeah, for sure. There's a couple of things you need. Transport Canada has given out some guidelines. For drones that are over 2 kilograms, you need, and for commercial reasons, you need proper licensing and insurance. Proper licensing is in the form of something called the SFOC. Insurance, you'll need about $100,000 of insurance. So the difference comes if you're doing it for commercial reasons or not. If you're not doing it for commercial reasons, you don't necessarily need a permit or an insurance, but you need to follow airspace rules. Some of those rules will be 90 meters from buildings, animals, people, congested areas, restricted airspaces are a no-go. So just basically common sense.
Have you ever had a customer that's come in and you've sort of decided, you know what, it'd be best if maybe that guy didn't have a drone?
Definitely. There's definitely some people that come in that are coming and buying it for the wrong reasons, and if it's very obvious to me or my other associates, then we do have a talk and say this is not for you. And
so what's an example of the wrong reason?
Spying.
Harassing a neighbor?
Yeah, stuff like that. People don't really realize though, these drones are, first of all, they don't have zoom capabilities, so be able to spy and find something is going to be very hard. You'll have to get really upfront. When you are upfront, they're extremely loud. they're not very inconspicuous drones.
Right.
So people that are into the game to start spying are not going to get that far.
Well, yeah, it'd be really nice talking to you, and there's no way I can convince you to fly this year.
No.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you so much.